Good morning. We've made it to Gili Air Island, which is crazy.
It's beautiful. We actually made it yesterday.
But we just want to, every time we get to a new destination, we just like to have a day to ourselves so we can just suss it out. Yeah.
Find all the little spots and what to do and not just feel us getting lost, because that first half of the day you're just really trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So this little island here, you can pretty much walk around the entire island in about 2 hours.
Thank you,
You're not going to find a single car or a motorbike or any petrol operated machine on this island that's for transport. It's by foot, bike, or these horses. Which you can get around on the back of a cart. It's absolutely beautiful, you know, everyone's super relaxed. There's some beautiful food here as well. Probably not as big as the food selection as the other places we've been, but you know, it's so much more relaxing here because we've been so used to that hustle and bustle of cars and scooters everywhere. This is so far from it. But other than that, it probably took us, what, 2 hours to get there?
Yeah, about that.
Hour and a half to 2 hours, which, look, it can be a little bit hectic when you've got a child with you, and we didn't have a SIM card for Wi-Fi when on the boat, so we had to try to entertain her with very minimal sleep. But other than that, this place is absolutely beautiful. We're going to give you a bit of a tour around. You've actually got a few volcanoes, like literally maybe like a few kilometres away, which you can see. They are not active. They've been sleeping for quite a few thousands of years. So yeah, we'll give you a bit of a tour. First, we're going to enjoy our breakfast.
Eden's got an amazing breakfast. She's got banana pancakes with chocolate syrup.
Yum.
So she loves it. Is it yummy? Yummy, Eden?
Yeah, she's not even talking, she's that happy. But the people here are absolutely lovely. Let's have a look at Eden's pancakes.
Pancake?
No. Let's go upstairs.
Is that yummy, Bubba? They're the volcanoes we were talking about.
So we're just walking back to the room now, and we're going to show you guys what our room looks like and where we're staying. So this is probably my favourite place that I've been so far. I don't know about Danny, but for me it is, because it's so calm. There's no cars, it's just horse and carriages and bicycles, no scooters, no nothing, so you can walk up and down so safely. And this is Eden's favourite as well. It's really good for kids. So I'll show you guys the pool that we have. So you've got a little pool here. This is the pool here. It's absolutely stunning. This is the entrance to our hutch that we have here. There's Danny and Eden on the bed. Say hello, Eden. Hi. We got 2 beds because it's a family room, so we're all sleeping in one. But it's just good to have the option, I guess. The roof's absolutely stunning. Goes up in like a triangle. Aircon, which is a must. Got like a dressing table sort of thing here. Through here is the best part, so this is my favourite part. So it's like fully traditional Balinese bathroom. So we've got the outdoor shower, some plants, there's a toilet there, a normal toilet, which is nice. There's a vanity. Yeah. So this place is absolutely stunning. We absolutely love it. So this place here, so Gili Air Island, is not even part of Bali. So it's actually part of Lombok. So yeah, it's just crazy to think we're not even in Bali at the moment. But we will be back in Bali in 2 days from now. So we just have a 3-night stay here. But I wish we stayed a little bit longer because Eden absolutely loves it. The locals are so lovely here. Danny actually, on the first day we got here, he was so stressed. He was like, oh my god, I'm on a remote island with my family. What if something goes wrong? And he was like just being absolutely nuts. But anyway, he's he's calmed down today, and it takes him like a day to just calm down and get into it. So yeah, we're gonna go for a swim now, and then we'll show you guys the beach when we go down there. It's absolutely beautiful. You can go snorkeling and see the turtles, but we're not going to do that because we've got Eden. And there's also a statue underneath, like a temple underneath the water, and you can go and see that, but again, we won't be able to do that with Eden. But if you're coming here like as a couple or something, you should definitely do that.
How's the breakfast looking, guys?
That's right. Thank you. Yummy. Do you like it here, Baba? Lizard. Where's the lizards?
Let's go.
Where'd it go?
Dragon.
Hey! Where's the lizard? Oh, here?
Lizard up there. Quick, Baba. Quick, yeah. Remember you step over the crap. Step. Quick. Yeah.
It's okay.
You having a cookie? Oh. Say thank you. Danny's loving it here now.
I'm getting used to it. The boat trip here, to be honest, it was pretty
I
frustrating.
already told them you were going nuts.
I was going crazy, but look, now that we're here, we're now in day 2.
I could easily live here a month.
I could just like maybe set up a couple of restaurants and villas and come here probably 2 months of the year.
This is my favourite place by far.
Oh, look at that. So that's an electric bike, by the way.
Yeah.
I was speaking to our good friend Yours, because that was an electric bike and his name is Yours. And I said, what happens if someone brings a motorbike here? And he goes, we pick up the bike, chuck it in the water, bye-bye.
So we're going to this amazing organic cafe, and you have to go through this just crazy old little door here to get to it. And this is where the people that look after the villas live. They live in these little huts. Yeah. That's their houses. Is it yummy, baby?
Yummy!
Yeah. So here's the amazing organic cafe we're going to eat at right now. Wait till you guys see it. It is so pretty. And they've got a little shop attached as well in here that you can buy some nice little home goods in. So beautiful.
How are you? Very well. How couldn't we come back? It's beautiful. So what are you getting?
I'm gonna get the Nutty Dragon smoothie, which has frozen banana, dragon fruit, cashew milk, peanut butter, dates, chia seeds. I'm gonna get Eden the Strawberry Fields smoothie, which has strawberries, bananas, yogurt, dried coconut. So that's what she's gonna have, and then we're gonna get a cake.
Ooh.
What are you gonna get, Ben?
I might get the tropical healer with some organic pea protein and hemp. Oh, with hemp protein.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
that water's all
Purified?
purified water.
Yeah.
Mineral water. Cool. Beautiful. Thanks.
Thank you.
How's this beard that's growing at the moment? Starting to look pretty serious. Well, we came here yesterday and we just couldn't resist it. The food was absolutely beautiful. Where I'm pretty much committed to eat this for, you know, lunch or dinner or something here nearly every single day. So hopefully you can enjoy this sort of little snack experience with us and just see some of the beautiful food that we have here in Gili Air. It's beautiful, you know, for a country that's sort of almost looked at as third world in a way. Man, the food that they're providing here is insane. Look, Australia would probably have similar food, I guess, some places, but you're paying like 4 times the price. And it's just something special here. It's beautiful.
So what have you got, Lay?
I've got the dragon fruit, the nutty dragon fruit. You've got to try it. It tastes amazing.
And what did Eden get?
Eden got the strawberry dreams, which is like a strawberry milkshake with all goodness added. Okay.
And I got the tropical one with hemp protein. Man, I'm telling you, these smoothies here at $4 a pop, they are amazing.
I'm gonna be living this lifestyle back at home. It is so addictive. I feel so much better. I've lost my bloat. My skin's looking better. I faked tan before I came, but my tan's overpowered that. I've got so much energy and I haven't felt stressed at all.
As if!
Until we get on the boat. But when we're here.
Yeah, when we're here, yeah.
So I'm stressed, but it's like, but here, it's not stressful like when we're eating. Like the stress levels are a lot more down.
Yeah, it's just the travelling. The
travelling stresses me out, but once we're here, it's beautiful.
I like me too much. Look at this. I look for you. Like this.
So we've got this banoffee cheesecake, which is absolutely vegan. No dairy product in there whatsoever. So how excited are you to eat this bit of cake?
So excited. I want you to stop filming so I can eat it.
So it's 5 o'clock in the morning. And you can probably hear the hymn in the background. That's the local prayer they do in their Muslim language. Keep in mind, that's about, I would say, a good 15-minute walk away. It's like nearly on the other side of the island. So it's pretty damn loud. It goes off now at 5 o'clock in the morning. And then it goes off every couple of hours after that. So it's a bit of a culture shock. But you do get used to it, oddly enough. It just sort of becomes a part of the island. But if you come to Gili Air, particularly if you're an Australian or American, you're not sort of used to that culture. It's a bit confronting to begin with. But look, it's fine. These people are lovely. Super friendly people, super spiritual people. Or more religious than spiritual. But look, don't let it frighten you. It's peace. Okay, so we're here. It's now 7:30, and we've been up for a couple of hours. You would have heard the hymn or the prayer this morning, but something scary actually happened roughly that time, which you probably wouldn't have known because by that time my nerves were a little bit more calmer. But when we woke up, who was missing out of the bed, Layla?
Eden.
Yeah, so
Eden was missing and we were so scared. We didn't know what was going on.
So I woke up in the morning and
everything was locked.
I noticed first, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, I noticed first or anything, but when I woke up, I've rolled to the left.
Because you were sleeping with her and I was sleeping on this bed.
And yeah, me and Eden were here, Layla was here, and when I've woken up, I've looked there and there's only Mickey Mouse in the bed, and I'm like, where the hell is Eden? For some reason, I looked in here and she wasn't there, and then I thought maybe she's crawled out of bed, and I don't know, so I've looked all over the ground, which is a bit of a mess at the moment. Not there. I've looked in the bathroom. Not there. And the first thing that went off was, holy shit, she's been kidnapped. So I'm freaking out because when I looked down there originally, she wasn't actually there. So I'm freaking out because I'm like, where is she? And I looked down again and I actually found her half under the bed, half on the side. So she'd actually fallen out of bed. And it's a pretty big drop. All crawled out, but I think she fell out. So for that 60 seconds of looking for Eden, we were freaking out.
We were so scared. It was like, we were just like, we're just going to run down the island and try and find her. It was so crazy.
Scariest time of my life. So look, we're not being ungrateful here. This island is beautiful, but when your 2-year-old's not in the room, or you think she's not in the room, 5 o'clock in the morning with hymns going off, it's pretty scary, man. It's pretty scary. But anyway, this island is beautiful. That was just a crazy moment. We just had to, we had to tell you, man. We're going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And this happened.
Hey guys, we're just walking down to get some breakfast. And I just thought I'd let you guys know we're a little bit stressed. We're so excited and grateful to be here, but we've had a warning happen because a wave is coming to the island, a 5-meter wave, and we're pretty much stuck here. So we're not too sure how long for, and it's starting to really worry us now. So because we've already got accommodation booked in Ubud in Bali, and we're here on Lombok on an island, and we don't know when we can leave, so it's really quite scary. Hopefully the wave will pass by tomorrow morning, otherwise the only way out is by a slow boat, and that takes 10 hours to get to Bali. 10 hours.
Wow, can't believe it. Just been informed by Layla and a couple of the locals there is this freak wave coming. We've never experienced anything like it. We never had really any warning about stuff like this happening before we came to Gili Air. Don't get me wrong, beautiful, but in saying that, man, like seriously, this island's tiny, man. I just found out there's been times in the past where this whole shop front has been blasted with water. It's starting to come up now a little bit, and it's come all the way to the pool. So we don't have the luxuries of Australia with a continental shelf, so when that water comes, man, it just smashes. Man. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but guess it's all about survival, isn't it? So let's see how we go. So I'm getting a bit of an update from Yusin. The wave, it's coming for Gili Air.
Yeah, from Gili Air.
Oh, and 5 meters, that's big.
Very big.
Do you reckon it's gonna hit the shop?
I think no.
No, hopefully not.
Okay, tomorrow ago we have an incident here.
Yeah.
Very big earthquake coming. Like here, you see?
Yeah.
Like this one.
Yeah.
Everything broke.
Everything broke.
Yeah, like maybe the big 3 meter.
3 meter, straight in. Did it go to the pool?
And no, still until here. Until here.
Yeah.
Everything is broke.
Everything broken.
Yeah. This is new.
That's all new.
Yeah, they make new.
Did even the swings break?
No, not for the swing. This is new for the swing.
Oh, they're new.
Maybe 1 month ago.
Yeah, 1 month ago.
Yeah, 1 month ago.
Wow.
So we just found out we can leave tomorrow. It's not the way we would want to leave. So we got here on a fast boat, which took an hour and a half. And the only way out tomorrow, the only boat that will run, is a slow boat, because apparently it's the safest. So a slow boat will take us, it takes, the duration of the length is 6 hours, but you have to stop over at Lombok, and there's a few other transfers as well. So in total it's around 8 to 10 hours. I mean, that's longer than our flight to get here on a boat with a toddler. So that's gonna be crazy, but it's better than waiting here for another 4 or 5 days and losing our accommodation in Ubud. So we're gonna do that hopefully in the morning. So Danny's gonna hire a bicycle because there's no other transportation here. So he's gonna hire a bicycle and ride it down to the harbour here and just check what time that leaves. So, and we'll get a ticket and then we'll just get on that. And I mean, it'll be a day wasted, but what do you do? It's the safest way. So I thought I'd show you guys around the actual water. It is so beautiful. Danny doesn't like it here as much as I do. I mean, I really do like it, but he doesn't like that there's no convenience of being near anything. But I will show you how beautiful the water is. And there's not much sand, that's the only thing. So we haven't actually been in the ocean. We've been just more in the pool. But oh, I think it's stunning. I think it's stunning. I think Danny does like it, but he's a little bit nervous of being here just because of everything that's going on. But oh, I would still recommend coming here. But I know I said, oh, I could live here a month, but now I'm sort of thinking maybe maximum like 4 days is enough here. Because you can walk the whole island in like 2 hours. We haven't even done that because it's too hard with Eden. We're just sort of staying close to where we are. But I'll show you the water, it's so beautiful.
So I'm just laying in bed because it's completely humid at the moment and my body's just not coping too well with the humidity. I don't think it's that hot. I think it's like high 20s, but it feels like about 70 because the humidity is like 91% or something ridiculous. So we haven't really adventured too much. We've just really been trekking around our hut, like adventuring maybe 20 meters that way and a couple of meters that way, just because we've got the little one, and dehydration, this heat can kick in pretty quickly. And I guess just with all the traveling that we've done, I really haven't wanted to move. I think the important part is too, because we've got this in Airbnb, we've never been here before, but I think the biggest advice we can give you, if you're like me and you're not so much of the adventurous one under these climate conditions, probably figure out where your hut is first, because where we are, it's beautiful. There's a lot of coral, so it's hard to sort of walk around on the water itself, so we've actually spent more time in the pool. But we've had some friends behind us which have trekked down to near where the docking part is here at Gili Air, and that's where all the beautiful sand is. So we're probably 15 minutes away, which look, it doesn't sound like much, but when you can only sort of walk there, which probably would take longer, that's 15 minutes on bike, and no, there's no scooters or anything like that. So when you kind of I guess that far away can be a bit of a mission, because it feels like I just walked down to the shops, which is like 50 meters away, and I'm nearly puffed out from heat. So yeah, probably just check on your app or something where the hut is before you do it, if you just want to be more close. Because look, I love it. I don't really regret the trip too much to Gili Air, because look, it has been beautiful. However, I do wish that we probably stayed closer to sand so we could be more natural with the water rather than spending most of the time in the pool. But I'm going to continue having a bit of a nap because I'm pretty dehydrated at the moment. I started to feel a tiny bit sick. It's not like a flu or a barley belly or anything like that. It's just sort of more dehydration. So I'm going to have a bit of a nap and let Layla enjoy her lunch, and Eden's napping just over there still, so I'm going to give her a bit of peace and quiet for a bit. Okay, we're now at our last day. It's, what time is it now? We're looking at 5:44. Yeah. So it's going to get dark pretty soon, in about 2 hours. This is going to be our last night here, so we're pretty knackered. The humidity here, as we've said a few times, is quite hot.
Yeah, it's so hot.
So we're not, we haven't really probably filmed as much as the island as what we'd like.
Yeah.
Sort of getting here, we had a pretty big trip, so we're pretty tired a lot of the time.
Yeah. But I think I should let you guys know that we did book the slow boat to get back to Bali tomorrow, because there's no fast boats going out
because of the big waves.
It took us an hour to get here on the fast boat. It's going to take us over 6 hours. Over 6 hours because of all the stops. We've got to stop at Lombok, then we've got to get a bus from Lombok to 2 hours on a freaking bus, and then we've got to get on a boat
from Lombok back to Bali,
from the harbour,
and then we've got to get picked up and then go back to Ubud. So this could be nearly a whole day trip.
It's going to be a whole day, but what we thought together was, well, at least it's 1 day, not another 4 days.
Yeah, so
because otherwise we'll miss out on Ubud, and we don't want to miss out on Ubud.
Pretty scary, as Layla would have mentioned. You know, there was some sort of suspect that a big wave was going to come and hit the island. So I'm glad that hasn't actually happened.
It is really beautiful here, but like we're real people, so we like to warn people. A lot of people on YouTube just show the good side of everything.
The sandbanks and the pretty pictures underwater.
We want to show you what it's really like. Like, for instance, what happened to you when you walked up to the harbour?
Yeah, so I was walking up near the harbour, and a guy said to me, "Oh, do you want to? Can I have a smoke?" And I pulled over. I'm like, "What?" And he started singing past the Dachi to the left-hand side. I wanted to join the culture, so I started singing it to him. Then he asked if I wanted illegal weed, and I said, "No, mate, I'm not into that." And he goes, "Okay." And then 2 minutes later, someone else asked.
Yeah,
and look,
that's at the other end.
I'm completely against.
So we're glad we're in the quiet end now.
So I'm completely against it, but like around here, it can be the death penalty. So I'm so against that. And it was a little bit daunting knowing that
when
they're
you have
doing
a
this on the
family
island.
here.
Yeah, when you've got a family, it's
I mean,
not
it can happen anywhere, but it's just you're stuck on an island. So
yeah, but like other than that, though, I was speaking probably some of the most parts where I, to be honest, I probably could have burst out in tears as I was talking.
So many times.
Not just one, but I'll give you a story, and I won't mention his name because he does watch this. But I was talking to one of the guys here, and he roughly makes about $5 a day. And look, that's
$5 a day.
Like seriously, like that.
He has a family and everything.
And it's not just that. It's not like Australia, like a 9 to 5.
He only gets to see his family twice a month.
A lot of them here do. So he works from 7 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, if not longer. And when he was like a bit sick today and he still pushed through it, he inspired me so much.
Makes me nearly cry.
There was another guy, is it Poocha Mama?
At the cafe.
The cafe that we go to. He was in a similar situation. His dream, this other guy, was to go to London.
And he literally said, like, he knows because of where he's from
he thinks he
stuck
doesn't
on
have
a
the
remote
opportunity.
Island. He's like, I don't know how I'll ever get there. I don't know how I'll
because
ever
of the
travel.
government
And
makes
we're
it
just
really
like,
hard for them.
we just want to go back and just make so much money and
bring him back to
and bring
Australia.
him back and,
it
like,
might not be London, but I'd love to take him here.
Yeah.
Or not here, but to Australia. And the people here are so hardworking. They give so much love to the people here.
Yeah.
Yet they've got nothing. Compared to what we're used to.
Compared to what we're used to, yeah.
So like, I think there's that part for the locals
like,
where
it did open our mind up a lot to be extremely grateful for. We're usually very grateful people, but this is just like
it's sort. How do I put it?
level.
Like, I'm very business. I love business. And
Yeah.
I'll never ever apologize for that.
No.
But I think the people here, you know, a lot of people that come here, they just see the nice and happy side. But deep down inside, if they had the opportunity to get the money for the family, mate, they would come to Australia or the US in the heartbeat. So the biggest message I've got back at home is be so grateful, even if you're on a minimum wage there, because it's so much money compared to what they're used to
and
here.
they work their butts off.
This
they
guy
literally
has a daughter my age.
Yeah.
Our age. Sorry, he's our age, a bit younger. He's got a daughter Eden's age, and he only gets to see his daughter twice a month. So that's
and he
14
works
times
from
a
like
year.
6 in the morning till 10, and then he starts another job on the same island from like 10 till 1. Then he only gets like 3 hours sleep. Then he has to get back up for the next job.
And like
7 days a week, but not 1 day off.
No. And they do it like so hard for $5 a day. So if you work that out, that's like 30 cents an hour.
We gave people money, obviously,
Yes.
because we felt bad and we want to make sure that they can, you know, do something for their family with it. But, I mean, we can't give everyone money because, you know, we budgeted for the trip and everything, but we would love to help
But in
these
saying
people.
that, I think we're going to come home with some money. I really... Yeah, and I think the part that really hit me was when, like, the young man at the Poocha Mama sort of said, look, he'd love to go to London. I said to him, if money was never an option, where would you go? And so much passion hit his eyes, and he said, London. And I said, okay, like, why don't you go for it? And he just, like, in his heart, he truly believes he can't go there.
Yeah.
And that just went, wow. Like, it was... Like, when you think about it, like, we work pretty hard, but, like, not that hard.
But for us, we have so much more opportunity.
Way more.
I can see where he's coming from. I know everyone has an opportunity, but
When it's all
everyone
you know.
can say that when they're from the Western world. But if you are from a third world country, you do not have the same opportunity.
No,
I don't
you
care what
don't.
anyone
You
says.
don't.
You do not have the same opportunity at all.
No, you don't. Like, when you
It's
think
going to be
about
10
it,
times harder for
they're
anyone.
working harder than most people that I know, yet they're getting, like, a pinch of what they would do. You know, in terms of money. So, like, they're only making, like, a quarter of an hour at home
And the
a day.
reason people work here is there's not enough jobs
at
back
their own place.
At their own
unless they beg on the
Lombok,
street or start up a little store. So
And then for them, if they want to make a life for themselves, well, they can't afford a travel ticket to get to Australia or to get to somewhere.
No.
So for them, they're just sort of stuck. I know everyone has a chance if they want to, but it's a lot harder than what people think for them. Yeah, for them.
It's pretty crazy, hey. But anyway, look, it was beautiful. I really wish we could have filmed more here,
I
but
think,
it
was.
just couldn't.
We couldn't film too much. I mean, we might be surprised once I put this clip together after this what we do have, but
So a lot of the time, hey, I was just dehydrated, to be honest,
and stressed. Danny was very stressed. He was very scared about being on a remote island. He
Well, not only that, then like with the Eden scenario, then with all this stuff about waves, the heat.
Yeah.
I've been drinking like 3 to 4 litres of water, close to it a day, and I'm still feeling dehydrated.
Yeah.
Eating really clean food, still feel because the heat is
the heat here.
The humidity is crazy.
The heat here is like hotter than Bali.
So
It's hotter than Bali.
A quick tip too, if you are thinking of going to Gili Air, like just think, is it like definitely go if you want
Good
to,
experience.
but just
I
understand.
actually like it if I could get around the whole island.
But just think about this.
But I
It's not just those fancy Instagram photos. A lot of it, there's a lot of poverty here, straight up. There is a ton load of poverty here. But not only that, it's a big boat ride. And at any given time, you know, there's earthquakes and tsunamis. You're open to it. And,
But it's so hot here. I'm getting back to that. We thought Bali was hot. It's so
This
hot
is
here.
way hotter
There's
than
no
Bali.
point putting makeup on. It just comes off. Like, honestly, you can't. It's just like, isn't it? It's just so hot. Sorry guys, we had to stop there because Eden wanted dance, so I'll probably end this here now anyway because there's going to be a lot to go through to edit for tonight, and the Wi-Fi connection here is nuts, so it might not even be up tonight. It might be up hopefully, if not tomorrow, the day after, who knows, but I'll try and get it done as quick as I can for you guys. But thank you so much for watching as usual, and if you're new here, please subscribe to our channel. We really do appreciate that, and follow our journey. Next we're going to Ubud, so definitely stick around. Bye guys.